And we got it. Our 5 observations from our joint practice today. Shout out to Dan as always. I want to go ahead and start this video off by talking about my last video for a second. Because in this video, I talked about, I covered some points that Jay talked about our process today. And how it was we didn't do perfect in our process. And I think I completely missed the point I was trying to make in that process, which was I was trying to say that this is why, we have training camp, but this is why we play our starters in preseason so that we don't have, we get all this stuff that is kind of not perfect out in practice, and then we're ready for the actual season, right? So that's what I was trying to put in that video, and I think I completely missed the mark of what I was trying to say. So shout out to that fact, but shout out to the comment section for, as always. Again, like I said, guys, I love you guys because you guys keep me, criticism-wise. I like it. I like to kind of get feedback to know what I need to work on, what I need to fix, and all that kind of stuff. But I think I completely missed my point in the video, so I gotta get better at explaining my points. But with that being said, process is process. It doesn't matter at the end of the day if you do good or bad. Obviously, you want to do good in process, but at the end of the day, that's what process is for, to get better. But the whole point is you play your starters in preseason so that you can get all this out of the way. You can get all these mistakes and problems out of the way, all this rust out of the way. And then once you get to the regular season, you're ready to go. That's why we start off the season slow all the time, because we don't get this stuff out of the way. So practice, training camp, playing your starters in preseason, these are all things that, you kind of work on. But today, overall wise, we had a good practice other than our injuries. We had some, mistakes, but again, that is part of practice. That just happens. Everyone learns and develops and gets better, right? That's just kind of how practice works. But overall wise, we had a good practice outside of losing Dante Smith and also losing Chris Evans. So the team opened with a 7-on-7 red zone period, and Joe Burrow hit Mike Gesicki for a touchdown on the opening series. Later in 11-on-11 periods, Joe threw a pair of touchdowns to Trenton Irwin. Nice. I hate joint practice. I really do. Whoa. I really started to hate joint practice, to be honest. And the reason why is because it's just injuries, man. It really is just injuries. Now, we didn't have any, crazy fights today. We were pretty civil for the most of the day. But it's just, man, joint practice kills me. But it is what it is, it's part of football. But overall, it was a tough day on offense, partly due to the rainy conditions that led to some fluttering passes and numerous drops. See, this is what really ticks me off, and I think Nate said it best, and he commented on one of my posts. They get on us all the time, the Bengals that is, for our practice facility, right? They trashed us for years in the media for our practice facility. Yet, you know why we had to practice outside in the rain? Because the Bears' practice facility isn't big enough. Their practice facility is not large enough, so we had to practice in the rain. And no one trashes them. Now, if the Bears are a playoff team this year and potentially a Super Bowl team, I don't think they will be. Nick Wright thinks they will be. If they are, then they're going to get a lot of trash, because that's usually how it works. If you become successful as a team, you automatically are going to get a lot of trash for this kind of stuff. But is that the interception? So let's see. Pass down the field. I believe that's actually no. That was that's our guy catching the ball. The ball was slick. Burrow said it was tough to throw it outside the numbers and down the field, but it's good to get that work in. It really is. At the end of the day, again, would you here's what I'll say about it, right? You play in the AFC North. You're going to have to play in rain, sleet, snow. You're going to have to play in these conditions. It just would be nice to avoid injuries and problems to practice in good conditions inside a dome, inside a practice facility. But it is what it is at the end of the day. Joe is right, though. Joe is absolutely right. It is nice to play in these conditions because you're going to have to play in these conditions. But if you're going to get, practice and actually be able to see what you have and what you don't have, you would like to have it in conditions that would optimal, especially if you only need a couple joint practices. The Bengals did have some nice runs, including this touchdown by Chase Brown, though a big hole opened up by Orlando Brown and Cordell Volson. Zach Taylor says it was beneficial to practice in the rain. I think it's good to learn what works and what doesn't in this environment. Yeah, I mean, usually when it's rainy out and stormy out, that's usually when the run game actually does the best. It's usually hard to pass in the rain and stuff like that because players slip, players slide. It's harder to catch the ball. It's harder to throw the ball. So usually when it's like rainy, my speech impediment, rainy and windy, that's usually when you want to be able to run the football. So, I mean, yeah, no, for that circumstance, yes, it definitely gave us a lot here. The defense opened the day with a pick as Jermaine Pratt intercepted Caleb Williams' first pass. Cam Taylor-Britt and DJ Turner had pass breakups later in the day. We went out there and competed all day. Taylor-Britt said, I didn't see many explosives. What? Explosives. I didn't see many. I guess he means like crazy plays. Okay. Yeah, explosive. That's just so okay. I don't know. That's just weird. Anyway, though, that's DJ Moore versus 20. That's DJ Turner, I believe. Unless I'm incorrect, that could be like 30 or something. But it looks like a 0, so I'm gonna guess that's DJ Turner versus DJ Moore. It was great to see Chuck Sizzle back in uniform. He should be ready for the regular season opener, but it was tough to see Chris Evans and Dante Smith exit on carts with apparent leg injuries. Yeah, that's one of those situations. It sucks, but I guess now we're not going to carry 4 running backs. We're probably only going to carry 3, would be my guess. Zach Moss, Chase Brown, and Travion. For Dante Smith, it really sucks because that is a kind of a camp body, but is also a depth piece, especially with Amarius Mims being hurt. You like to have an extra option there, so it is what it is at the end of the day. We survived. We survived. That's a good thing. We play on Saturday, so of course I will be live for our Saturday game versus the Chicago Bears. And we're going to get a little crazy on Saturday as well, boys. So just get ready. Get set. We are closing in on the season. We have a total of, what is it, 15, 25 days? 26 days? 25, 26? Exact number all over my head right now, but 25 to 26 days. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.